Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
What's up guys, I'm Andy from 1A Auto. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the rear shocks on this 2008 Chevy Silverado. If you need these parts or other parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1aauto.com. One of the first things you want to do when you're doing the rear shocks on this vehicle, you're going to want to remove the spare tire. It's normally in this position. This vehicle doesn't have a spare tire. This support is broken, so start by taking that off. We did raise the vehicle. You don't necessarily have to raise the vehicle when you're doing this job, but if you do and you support it by the frame, we are going to also want another support under the axle because the rear shock is actually holding the axle up a little bit. So when we take these bolts out, the axle will fall down a little bit. So I'm just going to support this rear axle right here. But like I said, you can do this on the ground. You could leave the tires on, just get on a creeper. I'm gonna use a 21mm socket and a breaker bar and a 21mm wrench to hold the nut. I'll loosen this up. That's loose, I can take the nut off. I'm not going to pull the bolt out yet. And up top, I'm going to loosen this bolt up. You don't need a wrench on the inside because the nut is welded to the frame. Loosen this up. Once that's loose, I'm just going to switch to a ratchet. We can loosen up this bolt. So it's loose, I can pull this bolt out. And I can grab, that's loose up top, grab the bolt underneath. Slide the shock right out. Here's our old part. Here's our new shock from 1aauto.com. It's a TRQ part. It's got an updated metal dust shield versus the old plastic style. The size of the actual shock is the same. Comes with the rubber grommets and everything is the same. Get yours at 1aauto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, so taking our new shock, I'm gonna line it in up top and line it in down below. Oops. You can grab the bolt, slide it in down below first, slide it in up top. You can do either or, whatever's easier. If you have to move the axle up a little bit, you can go up a little or down a little. Take my 21mm socket and ratchet. I'll start tightening the top one up first. Good. We put the nut on the lower bolt. Take the 21mm wrench, and the socket and ratchet. We'll snug this up first, and then we're going to torque them both. I'm going to use a torque wrench and a 21mm socket. I'm going to torque this to 85 foot-pounds. Good. Torque this top bolt. Now, if you did not raise the vehicle and support the vehicle and you didn't have the axle have to go up and down, you just left it on the tires, you would need a pry bar to pry the shock to compress it a little bit to get these bolts to line up. And the similar on the passenger side, the shock goes forward in front of the axle instead of behind the axle, but procedure is the same.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.